Hello and welcome to day 43, aka part 43 in creating this PHP web framework series. And we are starting the custom search API implementation. Or search API implementation, I should say, because not really gonna be, it's not our own custom one. So I had this note on here, research over search API. So let's do a quick little bit of research. So PHP search API. Google's good. I mean, it's really good. It's just the only thing that Google is. We still might implement Google. Is that it has a pricing plan, and based on the pricing plan, you can go for the free version, which restricts the number of searches you can provide, and this has a sort of frozen on me. And if you go for the paid one, it obviously allows you to do more searches, and that just scales up accordingly. So I don't think that I believe there's an unlimited one. It's just the more searches, the more you pay. And when you get to a certain level, you can understand that sort of model because chances are, or the theory is that your business will be scaling accordingly. And if your revenues are scaling accordingly, and more specifically, your revenues, then you should be able to afford to have better packages, whether it's a better server or more servers, more search requests, and so I'm gonna have a quick look at this PHP sample, see what the situation is with this. So templates, base PHP, page header, see what else there is. So we have Algolia search, and how much is this? There's always a cost. Can you see pricing anywhere? Accounts and billing. Okay, still doesn't actually tell me how much it is. Pricing? That wasn't Panic there now. I'm sure he wasn't there before. Okay, so 10,000 records is for free, 100,000 operations per month is for free, so 10,000 records. So let's say if you were searching our database, for example, so if we was doing, doesn't really matter which one, but if we was doing something like this, each one of these rows will be a record, and every time we try and do a request to find something, that will be a request or operation. And yeah, even these guys don't have an unlimited package, it just scales up accordingly, and obviously it's cheaper the more you do, like per search and per request. So yeah, I guess maybe not. Maybe might not be a free one, and I might actually have to just implement Google for now, and see if there's anything else later on. So let's have a look at some PHP guides, because that's what we're going to be implementing it using. So like I said, I already created one before, so let me just try another one. No, I don't think this is what I want. Google search API for my database. Nope, that's not what I want. Google Search API with my own database. I don't need to search the website, just generally I want it to be able to provide a, what's it called? A database. So when you're searching for, let's say, for a particular search, I want to restrict it to, what it's essentially able to access. And to use any searching such as Google to search my own data, not search the web or a bunch of files I may have. Okay. Google Search Appliance. Let's have a look. Is this what we want? Okay, using REST to invoke the API. I don't know how to actually send data to it. So should they? Wait a second. So we got here. We've got the passes in the key, and yeah, it doesn't pass any data. Gozo is extensible PHP HTTP client. Doesn't seem like what we want at all. Create your own search engine interface using Google Custom Search API. Nope, this isn't what I want, so maybe Google doesn't offer what I want then. Go back to Khan Academy, because this is where I saw it and this is where I was referring to in the previous video. So let us type in trig. Now this is definitely restricted. Have a look at the URL style of it. No, is more custom, that is. Implement search box. Have a look at this. PHP search database API. There must be another API for this, for what I want. I don't know the APIs there are. There must be something for this as well. Forget that. Creating after completing search suggestion. That's not, obviously that'll be useful, but that's not what I'm doing at the moment. Apparently it's no longer maintained. I want to check out something, this website. It's a website a friend created. I just want to check if what sort of search API he had in there. So if I put in, check the website out. I'm going to type in labor. Continue with Facebook. So labor. This is what comes up. Actually, I'm going to put in associated. So associated. Doesn't seem to show the result that I want at all. I'm going to put. See, I'm not too sure how the API, how his search works. Okay. That one worked then, so if I were to do that, it gets 0 results. And what if I were to do something like that? Still 0. It really does need to be, I mean, the one that my friend has, it is purely if it actually contains that piece of text or is equal to it. But there must be a better way. So I guess I can understand why these companies are charging and why there might not be an API, because what you gotta, well, essentially do is, so imagine if you got this little string or set of characters, it doesn't matter what it is, and you search for it. What they first need to do is have a look at it and determine if they think you might be searching for something else. Most likely they'll try and determine some other variances of it as well. And so get those variances. So first they got to do that. That could be 10, 20, it could be 100, whatever it is. Then it's got to do a search in the database or in the data for each query. So yeah, obviously the I would say the bandwidth part of it is probably doing the multiple queries, and the complex part of it is actually figuring out other sentences or the words that are similar or fixing words that are misspelled. Because obviously you might not always want it to be corrected. You might actually have put in what you want to search, but it might just seem like gobbledygook. So for an instance like that, it still needs to search it as well. So it still needs to search it using your piece of text, just in case there is something with that in there. Correcting it might remove that. Create a searchable online database. Nope. PHP search database. Obviously, I like to do basic search, but really wanted something more than this.
So now that you
Yes, so now that I have, yes. Okay, I'm gonna look into this some more outside of this video, but I'm gonna say this is blocked on hold. So what I'm gonna say is blocked due to being unable to find an API that can just take a database. So I'll come back to that. And I'll discuss it with a few friends as well that I know may have done something similar. So remember, I only want to keep these videos half an hour long. So is there another thing that I can do that I could wrap up pretty quickly in this one? Versioning for images. I'm still trying. What was the full process behind that when I was doing it? Because at the moment we display images img source. Because I got versioning for like CSS files, for example. So if we go to header or footer, for example, when it prints out the source, it also prints out the version to get a new version. Do we need to do versioning for images? And I'll check something else. HTML image versioning. Okay, using a the e tag header. Okay, let's have a look at this. E tag PHP. No, forget about that for now. So versioning for images. Because at the moment, obviously we wouldn't really add it here necessarily, but if we wanted to add like an image, we would do something like img source, like so. And well, the thing with images is you would put CSS and JavaScript files in this one place, whereas images, if we wanted to do something like that, we would do like we'd actually get the time ourselves. So I guess we can say that's complete or skipped. I think regular notification API might be better first. Again, I'm still trying to just thinking, is this something that could really encapsulate? Let's see if Laravel does this. Laravel notifications. No. So what I was thinking more of was, because obviously that's more push notifications. So I was thinking more notifications. I'm not good doing. I'm meant to be going on Sonar learning.co.uk, and so if I were to click on here, this provides like this notification system, and I can click see all, and I get to see all the notifications. Click on one, it takes me to whatever it was notifying me about. That's just retrieving something from a database. Just trying to think again, is that something that we would implement in the framework, or is that something that you would implement on your website? It's not foreign, the data's there, you're creating it. It will depend on what you're getting notifications from. I think I'll leave that out. Because yes, some of these ideas that I was putting on there, I'm gonna put in skipped. Obviously, it has been skipped. At the time, they seemed like great ideas as usual, and that doesn't always pan out. So let's have a look at PHP push notification. PHP push notification. Got a few pages open. Apparently, that could potentially do Android push notification. Trigger a notification. Then this is pricing based. So I don't particularly want to be implementing something like that. I can get some sort of open source code. Or something like this probably won't be able to do it via just like a free API. So what I'm going to do is put this as skipped, but for something for the notification, I'll start this next time. But what we'll do is we'll create a table called notification. We'll have an ID in there. We'll have a has it been viewed and has it been like clicked. I'll explain that in the next video. Actually, I'll explain that now. So I'll go to someone, and if you noticed before, there was like a little red thing that said 1. That meant I had 1 notification, but that's actually referring to 1 notification that hasn't actually been sort of marked as read, for marked as viewed from here. As you can see, there's still dots on these, so this notification is no longer a dot because I've already clicked on it previously, whereas this one I haven't clicked on it. The reason I haven't clicked on it is because I was navigated to that page via another notification. Like these are 3 to the same notification, so I don't need to click on it every single time. But if I click on that one, as you can see, that dot has disappeared. So that one is viewed. So we'll have those 2 columns as well along with the ID, and we'll just have a notification like text or description and notification type. And we'll have a class that will retrieve those notifications, and we'll just have like an example that prints them out as well. So we won't be doing anything like this because that's front end, and that depends on the way you want to range it. If you want to add different pieces of information for notification, you can easily do that as well. Obviously, we need to make sure we add the time that this notification occurred as well. So that's the regular time stuff. That's what we'll do next time. And data is backup tool for admins. Looking forward to that because that will be extremely useful. So payment services, FAQ creator. We are getting along nicely. Okay, let me have a quick look, see if there's anything that can be rearranged through here. Maybe testing API, I'll put that there. Create a boilerplate version, I'll put that there. Boilerplate version, I'll put that here for now. Setup file, I really like the concept of a setup file. Because that way, let's have a look. For to configure the configurations and any other global properties, may have to be an admin user to access the page. Yeah, that's just, usual stuff. That makes sense. We've already got the user permissions, like what user privileges. We've already got the admin and user. So yeah, we'll look into this. It's cool. Okay, then that would mean if we do the setup file like that, we can't have it in a file, we need it in a database. We'll have a look. Then there might be something else on the setup file instead. Okay, so yeah, that is it for day 43. I know we haven't really done any code in this one, but again, this is just a process. I want to document the process as much as possible. Next time we will get on to notifications, and if you've got any questions, feel free to post them on my educational platform, sonarlearning.co.uk. Feel free to ask questions or say anything, post anything on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Reddit, whatever. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave us a comment. Feel free to contribute to the GitHub page in terms of the wiki, the code, ideas, anything. And as usual, I will see you in the next day, which will be day 44, unless I've skipped to day 47. Who can get the reference? Not day 47, just the number 47. It's a gaming reference. See ya.